Alright, so now we're out of Tulak Horde's tomb. You might think the next logical progression is to go to the tomb across the way from us. Well, that would be the tomb of Nagasadao, and if you go in there right now, there's nothing that you're gonna see that actually has any worth. There's just a locked door in front of you that you can't get through at this time. So we're going to go into the tomb of Markaragnos instead. And you can't really hear what he said there, which is why subtitles are always nice. These guys are pretty easy. Especially if you're Jolie and you've got this destroy droid, but even if you're not, as you can probably tell. The only problem is that the AI keeps running through the mines. 'Cause they're stupid. Oh! And I do, because I'm stupid. Yes, let's see what you've got indeed. What you've got is not much. Oh! Owned like a fox.
Too much audio input. Audio systems overloading. Must destroy source of disturbance. Must kill sentience.
Well, I don't blame you. I mean, that actually was rather loud. I mean, I can appreciate your lack of enthusiasm for all the noise that happened in that hallway. Basically, if you talk to the Sith person in front of this tomb, you can get the backstory of, oh my god, there's this droid in there, and his audio input systems are way too sensitive, and so he went crazy and rogue and locked himself in this tomb in order to protect himself from all the audio input. And he has a bunch of war droids at his disposal that try and kill anything that makes too much noise. But we didn't need to do that because I just summed it up very adequately. Probably not as well scripted as the summary that she gives. But yeah, so we're done with that tomb. That tomb is really much shorter than the last tomb we did, which took 2 videos. And we get Markaragnos' gauntlets. And what do they do? Are they another dark side only? God damn, I'm gonna have to just go dark side just for the sake of using all these items. Because there are all these items you get on this... I mean, all the best items are either dark side only or light side only. Oh, but they don't really do anything. I mean, they give us a focus and a specialization in lightsabers, but I think we already have that. So I don't think we really need to worry about that. So never mind. They're useless unless you've been allocating your skill points really, really terribly. And wow, that only took 4 minutes. I'm impressed. Oh, but you don't use those anyway. You turn those in as an artifact to gain prestige. What am I talking about? So now that that's done, we can just go across the way to the last tomb that's not the tomb that's irrevocably sealed for the time being. Sorry, I was looking at that guy's name, Galon. Why not? Let's talk to Galon. I'm sure he has a more interesting story than that lady in front of the other tomb would have had.
Oh, hello to you. You're new to the Academy, aren't you? I can't say we've ever met.
Who are you?
Galen Lore, at your service. Aren't these tombs fascinating? We had no idea the Sith were here so long ago.
Why not? Aren't there records?
Not from this far back. Or at least what records do exist are sketchy at best. These ruins date back to a period when the Sith were first formed, before their exile into the far reaches of space. It's quite fascinating.
Yes, fascinating, I'm sure. But what are you doing here?
I've been working on a translation of some of the runes by this tomb. I'm quite excited. This may very well be the tomb of Ajunta Paul.
Ajunta Paul. One of the very important parts of Star Wars mythology. But, as you may not know who he is, I will humor you and ask, who is Ajunta Paul?
Ajunta Paul was one of the first of the great Sith Lords. He rebelled against his Jedi masters and led the way for the rest of us that followed. These runes claim that he was interred here, and I wonder if his sword might not be here as well.
His sword?
According to legend, Ajunta Paul created a sword of terrible power. Someone who located it could gain considerable prestige.
Oh, indeed. Why don't you go in and get it for me, and then I can take it from you?
No, these tombs are certainly not harmless. Don't think that. The sword may be tempting, but I'm not about to risk my life to find it.
Coward?
No. I want power as much as the next person, but I'm not stupid. I know what I'm capable of.
What makes the tombs so dangerous?
From what I've been told, the tombs have old traps and machines that are still active. They were designed to keep out intruders when they were made, and still do. I suppose if the Academy wanted to make a concerted effort, the tomb would be opened. But I think Master Uthar prefers to keep it as a challenge for the students.
All right, I'll bite. I'll take the challenge.
Of course. Don't let me keep you from your business.
I won't let you keep me from your business. I won't let you keep me from my business. That's it. I knew something was wrong with that sentence. Anyway, let's enter the tomb of Ajunta Paul, the first of the great Sith Lords. Oh, I can feel the power. Do you feel the power, Kronk? I feel the power. Ah. That's one of my easier references. Kudos to anybody who gets that.
Yes?
Which should be a few of you, hopefully. If not, I'm concerned. And I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do a regular med pack. Oh well. I've still got 6 advanced ones left over. And we've got some more Tukata. We saw how easy they were. Oh, I'm sorry. We saw how utterly impossible they were to defeat when we
Let's see what you've got.
were out at that meeting place, fighting the Queen herself. Actually, call me crazy, but I think these might have been a little more difficult. Only a little, though. Maybe because there are more of them. Have I mentioned how bad of a fighter that girl was? She really was just awful. Oh look, a severed arm. And datapad. I wonder what the datapad on the severed arm said. Why don't we read it? No, that's not it. No. Is this it? Strangely enough, I've found traces of Thurangan in the tomb. This is an unstable black rock used as fuel by lesser races. Perhaps the ancient Sith on Korriban used it as a power source. It is a volatile and dangerous substance and reacts violently to fire. I will have to be careful. And here's the Thurangan obelisk. And as I don't quite remember what to do here, I believe I'm going to save. I think that's a good idea. Ah, yes! This is one of the other only times that you will use give item, the first obviously being when you fight the Rancor. And then you have to look through all of your damn stuff and find... I think it's a grenade? Oh yeah, good. Okay. Because I was gonna say, I sold all my mines, and I've used mines before. Okay, can I get... Can I fight them? I can't. Let's just run past, shall we? I mean, I suppose HK-47 could fight them, but... Pull the lever, Kronk. Wrong lever! Yeah. All you have to do is run past and pull a lever, and they all die. Oh, oh, whoa. And there's a cave-in. Not a very big or dangerous one, but a sort of a cave-in nonetheless.
What?
And I wonder what could be behind this door. Absolutely nothing except for a tomb. And once we open the tomb, we get a sarcophagus and a bunch of swords. None of them are the sword of Agenta Paul, though. That's weird. Oh my god!